Well, welcome back, Razor Adventure fans. We are going to be doing another install and upgrade video. Today we're going to be fixing the tire that we popped on the turbo while we were in Kentucky. You've probably already seen that video. Of course, I lost the first video clip here, so we'll just jump right into the action. Alright, we got her assembled. The idea is to use this lever to push the bead down off the rim. As Christopher, our assistant, has shown us. It's a lot
different than a bike tire.
It's a lot different than a bike tire. So I'll hold this up.
Bike tire, you can just use your hands.
Go ahead and spin the tire a little bit.
And like,
I'd go about a quarter of a turn.
Right.
Yep.
Here with them.
Don't take too big a bite. Yep, you're good to go. Just repeat, repeat, repeat until the whole top is done. Now there is another part to this tire changer. I'll get into that when we talk about the trailer stuff in a different video, but we're going to kind of roll with it as it is, and yeah, we'll keep working here. Alright, so we popped it all off on the front side, and we flipped it over and did the same thing on the back side here. Now we're going to throw her up on top of the tire machine. Show you how that works. This is going to unscrew. This comes off. Here you go. This comes off. Christopher, go ahead and throw it up there.
That does move.
Yep. Go ahead and flip her over the other way.
This way?
Done with that part? Yep.
Like this?
And that goes in with one of the holes right there.
This?
Nope, other way.
Okay.
We got Ava in the house getting us some soapy water, because that's one of the most important parts of this whole operation, is putting soapy water on the rubber. Let me help you out, buddy.
Right.
All right. And to protect, hold on. We're going to put the star thing down here and then tighten it down, but to protect the rim, we're going to get a rag and wrap it around there and then clamp this down. So Chris is going to run in and do that while we get all set up here. All right, we got her mounted down there. Christopher's got her nice and tight. Go ahead and grab the bar for us, Christopher. No, we're done spraying, bud. Okay, go ahead and stick her in there.
Like this?
No, other end. Use the other end for this part. Use.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
No, the other end.
Okay, get back, guys. Yep, stick it all the way down under there. And an important part to remember when you're doing tires is while you're prying on this side, push down on this side. That gives the tire more room to pop up over the bead.
Can I?
All right, stop right there. Nope.
Oh, got it.
Gabriel, we're done spraying, okay? We'll spray the other side, bud. Okay, once you get to that point, bend it over, stop. Now hold on right there. Now, take this, come on over right here, and walk around, and use that. I'll help you.
How you would use your...
Just like a tire machine, except it's by hand.
It's like how you use your fingers to go around the bead of a bicycle tire.
Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna stop. We'll do the same thing down here, but we're gonna stop and spray the bottom part because we didn't spray the bottom part of the tire. So we'll come back to you when we're off the rim. Okay, so that was super easy. Kind of scary easy, actually. It's super easy in here. I'm not sure why it was so hard to find, but I had to stick a screwdriver through the other side to find it. But the actual break in the tire is right here by the end of this tool. So the first thing to do when you're patching things is you got to rough up the surface and kind of smooth it out. Now there's a couple ways to do that. This stitcher has a cheese grater like surface. A lot of the patch kits you get, let's see, where is it? A lot of these patch kits you get come with them also. And then I went as far as to get a buffer wheel for a drill, because you can't do it with the power tool. Is it really worth doing? So that's how we're gonna go at it. I have to go at it real nice and easy at first, and we'll get it smoothed out to put the patch on and go from there. So we'll show you after that's done. Okay, so we got that smoothed off in there. I know, I'm sorry if it's hard to see. We got it smoothed off, exposed a little bit of the cord there. It was already up ripped and sticking through anyways. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I bought a tire patch kit. One came from Harbor Freight, and then there's another one mixed in here. It was one of those, oh, what's the green company called? The Ooze? Slime, yeah. Another patch was from Slime. But basically, there's little different squares of rubber. I don't know when I'd ever use that. I like these. These are good internal patches. So I'm using this one right here. There's another one. Oh, here's a shot of that valve stem remover. Two different kinds. There's this one. That's also a valve stem puller. Screw that on. This on here. You can pull it up through the rim. I like these. Either way, we've got both of them.
Okay.
All right, so we applied our rubber cement to the buffed area. We let it dry. And I used a stitch tool. Hold on, where to go? Use this guy here. And I ran it over the patch. It's important to let your rubber cement or your vulcanizing cement, or whatever you want to call it, let it dry all the way. And then carefully put your patch on. I destroyed 2 other patches trying to get this right. But here we are. We're good to go. Let that sit for a minute. Make sure we got all the air bubbles out. Then, oh, here we go. There it is. Moment of truth. Look at that. We have a good patch. There is another liquid you can put over here called bead sealant. Generally associated with putting on the beads of tires. Like a lot of aluminum wheels, they like to corrode, and you clean up the beads, well, you end up with, you know, imperfections in the wheel, and it's hard to seal. So you put some of this bead sealant around the edge of the tire, and it kind of takes up those imperfections. It can also be used here. I don't have any, so we are just gonna mount her back up and see how she goes. All right, it's time to go back together. We're gonna spray this down very messily with our soapy water. All right, Christopher's gonna go ahead and throw the tire back on the wheel. These are directional tires. I didn't know until I seen the back side of it. It's a directional tire, so we have to put it back the exact same way we took it off. All right, so start it on one side. Nope, here, can I go over the edge there? Kind of push it down in a circle. There we go. That is because we used enough soapy water. Now, at the top, another coat. And I think, and yes, you guys are going to watch this. It's not live, I suppose, but this is the first time we're going to use this tool on our Harbor Freight tire changer. So we're figuring out how to use it now. I know we're supposed to use this end of the tool, so let's go ahead and figure out a way to get her started here. Here, flip yourself the other way though, because you're gonna walk around just like you did the first time. So I think, here, can I help? I think we're gonna do it like this, and you're gonna walk around like that. I think that's how we're gonna do it. And I will help hold down. Because remember, just like before, if you got to hold down the other side of the tire here. Now they make a $100 version of this bar that's got Teflon on it, and it keeps your there you go, keeps your rim from getting scratched up. But these aren't. I mean, yeah, they're nice aluminum rims, but we're not going to wreck them like this. There you go, get right hooked on the tire. There you go. Once you're hooked on the tire, you can go. Yep, looking good.
Oh, it's twisting.
Oh, it is turning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you're not gonna get to watch the whole thing. We're gonna have to work together. I'll use 2 hands, and yeah, you can try prying it over the edge too, but all right, we'll get this figured out. I'll get back to you. All right, sorry about missing out on that. I had to help a little bit. That bar tends to turn a little bit. No, the air hose out of the trailer. yeah, we're 100% self-contained here. So just open that side door. Open the side door. We're gonna use everything we got here. So set it up with the bungee strap. Bungee strap should be right inside the door. Here, I'll help you out. Give me that. All right, hand me the air hose. That should be good. Grab the tire filler upper. Should be in the box with the impact. All right, we'll finish getting our tools out here and I'll come back to you. Okay, just took us a second to... That's a blowgun, yeah. That's probably an adjuster. Okay, so we got our air chuck set up. We left the valve stem out because that'll get more air into the tire quicker. Are you going up? There we go. I'm having a connection issue there. Let me get that fixed. Okay, she's back connected, holding pressure at 5 psi, but we're not on the bead yet. So with that valve stem out of there, it lets us put a lot of air in. Wait for this side to pop here. Whew, that was loud. It took 35 psi. I'm gonna double check the bottom really quick. Make sure we're on the bead. I know you can hear the air compressor going in the background. I got the trailer plugged into the garage, so we got plenty of power. Yeah, we are on the bead all the way around. All right, ready to put the valve stem back in? You want to do that, or you want me to do that?
How much air is gonna rush out?
Yeah, I'll do it. Here, you hold the camera for me.
Okay.
Put our valve stem in here.
Ooh. Wow. It's really leaky.
I used to do this with semi tires, so there's a lot less air pressure. All right, go ahead. Just undo the clamp there. We actually don't need 35 psi in this tire anyway. But to test out our...
I think it was pointing up for most of it.
What's that?
I think it was pointing up.
Oh, I'm not gonna take it back out unless we gotta redo this. All right, so let's check our hole here.
Bubbles? Don't see any bubbles.
Don't see any bubbles coming out of there other than the ones we put in there. All right, well, since we don't have to go anywhere till tomorrow, we're actually talking about a trip to Silver Lake tomorrow. So since we're not going anywhere, we're gonna let this set for a bit and then come back out and check it and see. I mean, make sure everything's set up good. And we'll get this tire swap back out so the turbo can have all its tires back and the spare can go back on the 900. Yeah, that's still got, what do we got for air pressure in here? 25 pounds. Okay, so we will come back out and check it later and make sure we got 25 pounds. And if we do, then we'll call it a success. If we don't, then we'll go through the whole process again. But it's looking good to me. I mean, that's... I don't see any air coming out of there. Oh. Yeah, I do actually. You see that?
Hmm. It's just... Oh, I think that's just the bubbles moving to the top.
No, that's a push right there. All right, let's stop though.
Yeah, I think it's just the bubbles rising to the surface.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, well, we'll check it in a hour or so. We'll get all our stuff cleaned up. Actually, we'll just leave it out just in case. And we'll call her good. So for everybody watching, it's as good as done. If it's not good, then I'll redo it, but we're pretty sure she's good to go. So thanks for watching our short little video. I hope you learned something. This is not your end-all be-all how-to, but this is how we do things, and we're excited about our new tire changer. And yeah, we will see you next time.